Hi, I'm Heather from Unlearn Neat Travel. So picture this. Day 3 of your beautiful 50th birthday cruise. And your feet hurt so damn bad you end up staying in the cabin. I felt bad. My family was wonderful. They brought me a mashed potato bowl and cookies and didn't say anything about my feet hurting. I was on Tylenol and wishes and prayers to get through the rest of that cruise, because I still had one more port day the next day. Today I want to talk about how you can survive on a cruise ship if you're 50 and older. And yes, again, I will refer to my notes. Okay, tip number 1. Prep check. Make sure you have your compression socks to wear for the airplane or the drive if you have a long drive. If you live close enough to the port to only have like an hour or 2 drive, I'm not talking to you. You're very fortunate. Make sure you have your Tylenol, your ibuprofen. Make sure you ordered some bottled water to your room, because the water on the ship can make you swell. Can make your ankles swell and your legs swell. And also be prepared to put your legs up at night to help with the swelling. And be prepared that you're going to have to allow yourself to take some downtime to help get that swelling down in your feet. And I said a minute ago about the bottled water. Tip number 2 is to hydrate and caffeinate when needed. Don't go overboard on the caffeine, because that's not good for your system either. Just take it slow. Drink up plenty of water before your airplane ride, because that can make you dehydrated too. The air in the airplane can make everything seem dry, and the pressures can make you feel dehydrated when you're done. So make sure you hydrate the next day and the day of your flight. Try to time it though, for you little frequent peers like me, so you're not sitting there having to go to the bathroom 5 times on a plane. Especially if you're a big girl like me, some of them bathrooms on planes are small. You don't want to have to really pee in them too much. Okay? And also, make sure you check which brand of water the cruise line carries for your room. Because one time we ordered a bunch of water in the really tall bottles, and it did not taste good. I think it was Evian, however you pronounce it. But I did not like the flavor. So really tall, like big size bottles, about like this, went to waste because none of us liked the flavor of it. I mean, you could even try to take some little powder additives for flavoring water if you like that stuff. I don't. Also, if you hear noises in the background, it's because I'm at the library so my son can do a homeschool program. So you might hear some kids every once in a while. I apologize. Oh, tip number 3, like I said earlier, rest and listen to your body. Take time off if you need it. Give your body that little bit of chance to rejuvenate before the next thing you do. There's no set way to cruise. Make your cruise your own. And I know some people are going to feel like I did, but I have to get my money's worth and not miss out and keep going to make this fun. But sometimes just sitting in your cabin and looking at the ocean can be fun too. Tip number 4, be prepared for the sun. If you're going to the Bahamas or the Caribbean, Mexico, places like that, and you think, oh, like I did, it was May. I was like, oh, it'll be warm, but not too warm. Ha! Was I wrong? It was hot in Mexico in the beginning of May. It was nice in Galveston, but hot in Mexico. They give us plenty of water on our tour to the pyramids. Not pyramids, the ruins, sorry. Make sure you have sunscreen. And also, they do sell aloe on the ship, but it might smell like mint. So be prepared for that. I guess mint and aloe work really well on a sunburn, sorry. I don't know the scientific facts to that, but it is just weird to have aloe with mint in it. And it wasn't cheap, but it was handy to have it there. Also, at the airport, don't be afraid to walk around before your flight, especially if you're going to be there for a while. It'll make you sitting in that seat for hours seem more enjoyable on that flight because your legs will be a little tired. Don't wear yourself out too much because you still got to get from the airport to the hotel on that night before the cruise. Because like I said, don't come in the day before the cruise. You're pushing it when you do that. Unless you have really good insurance and you don't care if you miss your boat. If you have the cancel for any reason insurance and you miss your boat, yes, again, I said boat, not ship, then you're okay. But it might make some families upset if they miss it just trying to save $200. Is there anything anyone else can think of to offer for us that are 50 plus that might be a little overweight and out of shape for a cruise to get prepared or to keep on hand? You know, the usual stuff. You got the little C-bands, you got the little patch that goes behind your ear for seasickness. But most people don't talk about what to do for your feet. Also, bring a good pair of tennis shoes. I know you want to wear your dress shoes and maybe your sandals, flip-flops, things like that. But you're going to want a good pair of tennis shoes to help them feet along too. Especially on some of them excursions where you have some walking to do. And also, there's a YouTube channel. Her name is Linnell. She uses a collapsible stool. She carries in a backpack with her for when you have to sit for long lines or stand up for a while and you can't. Don't be afraid to do that. I'm going to look into that soon because that sounds like a nice idea, especially when you're waiting in a security line at the airport or you're standing there listening to a big talk in the sun. You just want to sit and listen to the talk when you're on an excursion. Sounds really nice. Well, I hope this helped you out some, gave you some food for thought at least, even if I didn't give you any tips that you didn't already know, to help make your cruise more enjoyable, things to watch out for, because I tried to walk more, I tried to exercise more before that cruise, and it still hurt. It was enjoyable, don't get me wrong, I had fun, but we can all learn from one another and help each other to help maximize our time on a cruise. Again, I'm Heather from Another Neat Travel. I'm a travel advisor. If you need any help booking a cruise or working on your dream vacation together, let me know. Until next time, happy cruising.